Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Wednesday evening. Took me a second to get the word of the name of the day out of my mouth. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're going back to E7 tonight, and we're really closing in on the end of it. We've got one dragon left to meet, and it's the Moon Dragon, and that pillar in the middle of Iska is starting to shine. So obviously that's where we're supposed to go next. We're already there. Good. I was thinking I was going to have to teleport there. So we're still looking for holy water for those elixirs, which for some reason we still haven't managed to find yet. Okay, wait. Time for a lecture. Apparently that was the wrong building. Up here, maybe? There's only two other buildings I can think of where our lecturer might be. Dragon Warrior, you must hurry. I can tell that the Great Moon Dragon is waiting for you. Yeah. Kind of got that impression too. Seems to be some kind of commotion outside. That doesn't happen here very often, let me tell you. Something big's afoot. Okay, where's Matthew? There he is. While reading the Iskin records, I suddenly felt a peculiar presence. Something is not right with the village. I guess he's not going to provide the lecture right now. Then again, we wouldn't have finished the quest anyway until we go through the Moon Dragon Sanctum. They weren't kidding. This thing really is glowing. In every sense of the word. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's shining real pretty like. Good. You returned sooner than expected. It seems you were able to meet the Great Sea Dragon. Adal explained what happened at the Sea Sanctum to Ciarius. I see. Now I understand why the pillar has begun emitting light. And why would that be? By meeting the Sea Dragon, Adal has fulfilled all the conditions. It has been said that this pillar merely sustains the hidden village. But it seems this pillar was the real altar connected to the Great Moon Dragon. What? Adal, can you feel the presence of a dragon? Adal has a strong sense of dragon energy emanating from the pillar. So it's true. We can see the last dragon then. Yes, but there is one problem. No one in this village knows the incantation needed to reveal the way. That is a problem. Oh yeah, that's right. The incantations that open the way to the sanctums are known only by the elders of each tribe. They're not readily accessible to anyone else. Damn incantation. Isn't there some way we can find it? Yeah. Adal, we're gonna have to do the impossible again. And what is that? Oh, so that's where you use the hairpin. See, thank goodness we looked around. It opened? Tia's hairpin. But why? Yeah, it's like she left it along. It's like she left it on purpose. Among Iskan arts, there are those that can impart an object with a person's spirit. That hairpin must have been passed down amongst the elders for many generations. It may contain a type of manifestation, providing itself as a substitute for the incantation to enter the sanctum. Interesting. But why? Well, either way, we can get to the moon sanctum now. So thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Yeah, you can say that again, Aisha. The last sanctum, the last dragonstone, and the power to stop the wind of destruction. All right. And if Tia is the Eldress of Iska, there's no way that Moondragon doesn't know all about her. He'll know what Tia's planning to do. I hear the Moondragon is special, even among the 5 dragons. I'm sure he knows everything about Tia and about Altago as well. We should ask what role the Dragon Warrior plays in all of this, and why he's been sent on this dragon quest. Ha! You can't tell me that wasn't deliberate. Both titles that series has gone by, used in one sentence. But the Moondragon will also be our last trial. Frankly, we have no idea what's waiting for us. We should make sure we're as ready as we can be before we go. Give me just a second here, folks. Okay. I think we're already good on healing items. Yeah. We're not going to get any better than that. At least not right now. And we're good on weapons. Definitely good on weapons. Something about despair. I wonder how despair fits into this equation. That's a big moon. Is this the moon sanctum? It's beautiful. I thought I'd seen it all. But this... Wait. I sense a presence. Warrior, I welcome thee. So, what, is it just gonna be a fight? I guess so. Wow. Definitely not what I was expecting. Whoa! Are you the Moondragon? Indeed. I am Zekalios, the Moondragon. I govern the balance of Altago. I govern the balance of Altago. The keystone of the 5 dragons. The center of all Altago. Didn't expect him to show himself so soon. It hath been long, warrior. We last met at the makeshift altar. Yep. And that was the first time we spoke with any of the dragons. But that, too, is but a moment in our lives, existence since the dawn of creation. Precious few have stood before me. I welcome thy arrival. Warrior and his companions. All who have come hither share the same concerns. The omen of destruction, the conduct of the Eskin Elder, and the true nature of Altago. That's right. We've been all over this land seeking the powers of you and your brethren. But despite our travels, we know nothing about Altago, to say nothing of Tia. Is it possible to stop the wind of destruction? And if not, then why was that all? Dragon Warrior, my duty is to impart the truth. When all is in place, thou shalt surely understand. Thou shalt comprehend the destructive fate Altago doth face. Once the truth is known to thee, it can never be forgotten nor ignored. Welcome in, Angelo. Good to see you. And I was not expecting to get warped right to the dragon. Thank you for redeeming your Daylight Chawak crest as well. Thy choice shall be difficult. Whilst thou accept my trial, dost thou wish to know the answers? Adol, it's okay. We can do this. We'll finally know. We'll know what she's thinking, what Tia's thinking. Adol expressed his determination to the Moon Dragon. Very well. Then show that thou art able. Thy soul, thy body. Thou shalt have my power only when I acknowledge thee. I didn't expect this dragon to be so small either. Man, has he got a lot of hit points. Oh, crap. I wondered at first if I had the Ares seal equipped, but I guess I do. Whoa! Dude, why? Do you really think that's necessary? Well, no, I guess I don't. Now I do. Ow. Look out. Okay, he's stunned. Uh-oh, now what? Nuh-uh. He's faking me out. Oh, a new phase of the moon. Okay, now what? Well, so much for him being small. Dogi, get in on this. Oh, he's got to be hitting the tail. Well, I'll stick with Dogi for a while. It'll save Adol from getting hurt. All right, Adol, your turn. But don't overdo it out there, dude. Ow. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is switch over to Adol when we can use Pentagram, and then switch back to Dogi. Like there. So far, this is working. Come on. All right, stunned again. Okay, now he's got to be hitting the face. Yikes! Come on now, that's ridiculous. Uh-oh. Okay, I got no choice. We can buy those back later. I've easily got enough gold, I think. Come on. Please stay still long enough that I can have some chance of attacking you. Hey, 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 hey. Snap out of it, Adol! Snap out of it! Gotcha! Stick that in your pipe and smoke it! But was that all there was to the battle? Thou hast done well. In thy hands are the 5 powers required to stop the end. So there is a way. All right, tell us what we need to do. How thou useth the powers, thou must decide. We know that part. We just want to know what Tia's up to. What's her goal? Can the Wind of Destruction even be stopped? Before I explain, thou must understand the reason why Altago is destined to face its demise. The fated end of Altago. It is the world's desire. The world wants Altago to end? Altago is going to be destroyed because of its imbalances, right? Or is there some other reason? Indeed, a world without balance becomes strained. All life in Altago, large and small, will come to suffer. Thus, the land must be destroyed to end suffering. However, the demise brought about by the Wind of Destruction is not without purpose. Indeed, the wind will bring all life on Altago to an end. But their souls and everything else in Altago will return to its origin. When the lost souls regain a measure of peace, a new world shall be formed from the root, the origin of life. Altago is a land which reapeth this cycle of death and rebirth to satisfy the root of all existence. A cycle of death and rebirth? You mean this destruction of Altago was planned since its forming? And this root is what is deemed the destruction necessary. Sayas mentioned something about that as well. The root of all existence. But that means Tia... That means the Eldris of Iska is planning... When Altago loseth its balance, it must be destroyed. Therefore, the head of Iska will bring about the Wind of Destruction. And for the purpose of returning life to its origin and rebuilding a world of balance and order, the rite of demise, 'tis the last duty of Iska. That's why Tia... Damn it, this can't be for real. But Great Moondragon, what about Adol? I'm really confused. If the root of all existence needs this destruction to occur, then how could Adol stop it? The Dragon Warrior is the representative of all life on Altago. He is the hope of the Altagenians who suffer in this world of imbalance. The destruction of Altago cannot be brought about without acknowledgement of the life that inhabits it. Thus, the Dragon Warrior is chosen as a proxy for all life on Altago. Wait, he's the proxy? What the hell? Equipped with the powers of my brethren, thou shalt fight the Maiden of Demise. So here's the big thing I wonder. If Adol chooses for Altago to continue, does that mean that Iskin fever is still going to inflict people? That's the one thing I don't want most of all. Because that disease sounds terrible. And it's inflicting more and more people. However, thy strength shall be no match. Such has been true since the beginning of time. The moment thou art defeated, hope for life will be lost, and the right shall conclude. Thus, then the cycle will begin. Destined warrior, now thou knowest all. Allow me to apologize for placing such a burden on thee. Look within thyself and decide what thou wishest to do. I don't like what we just heard, guys. I accept thy testimony. I grant thee my I grant thee my power. Now the question is, what do we do with it? Adal now has the powers of all 5 great dragons of Altago. Adal can now use the Lunar Dragon Blade as his extra skill. And we only had to use 2 Natalie extracts. Not too bad. Adal, how was it? What did you learn? Is something the matter? Adal, I just don't get it. There's no way this is real. You're gonna lose and Altago will be destroyed? I can't accept that.
I can't accept it either. But what can we do?
I never imagined the role of the Dragon Warrior would be something so ridiculous. Hope that's destined to fail. It might actually be a perfect fit. Hey, that's my partner you're talking about. My little buddy. Don't you disrespect him after all he's done. You think Adal likes being a sacrifice for this destiny crap? Everyone? What's the matter? Did something happen? Adal explained what the Moon Dragon told him. I see.
It seems Tia Luna, the Eldress of Iska rather, has been tasked with a very special, very unfortunate duty. Perhaps it was to prevent the land from becoming irreparably lifeless once its equilibrium was completely lost. To be tasked with destroying one's home so that a new Altago may be born. It's a disturbing mission indeed.
And Adal has to lose because of it. But that doesn't make sense. Why would they have someone fight if it's a sure thing that he'll lose?
It's probably the same idea as our Colosseum death matches.
The Colosseum? The one I broke Adal out of?
Yes. Adal was to be executed for the crime of assassinating my father. I'm sure it's the same premise here. The result is obvious from the start, but there's always that slim chance, so direct execution is not allowed. That's why we have the condemned fight for their lives.
I see. The decision to destroy all of Altago needs to be legitimized in some way before it can be carried out.
So that's the right of demise.
It's pretty sick if you ask me.
But that means there may be a chance for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If what I said is in fact true, then the powers Adol received from the 5 dragons are real. They're like the sword and shield Adol was given for his execution.
Oh. You make a good point. Even if it is merely a rite that must be done, a fake fight is not acceptable. Perhaps the chance to win does exist, small though it may be. There is still hope that Adol will win, and this Altago will continue to exist. I see. Now I'll take a sporting chance over no chance any day.
Adol, you were able to survive your execution despite the enormous odds stacked against you. So I choose to believe in you. I choose to believe that you'll be able to win, despite the supposed hopelessness, and that we'll be able to live.
Aisha. Adol swore with unwavering conviction that he would stop the rite of demise.
Thank you, Adol.
Heh, that leaves no choice for me then. I fought by your side for too long to turn back now. Let's go to the end together. Altago is obviously fated to be destroyed, considering its past. What you're trying to do is defy fate itself. That is true. What Eldris Tia Luna is trying to do is, in a sense, the correct course of action, as far as the land is concerned. It has been this very rite that's kept the land of Altago rich and abundant. Obviously, Eldris Tia Luna will not allow Adol to challenge the fate of Altago without resistance. It is a difficult road you have chosen. Are you certain of your decision?
If it weren't for Adol's efforts, I wouldn't be alive today. That's why I cannot and will not let Adol shoulder this burden by himself. Originally, the duty of the elders was only to guide the dragon warrior to the nest where the dragons sleep. However, we cannot turn a blind eye to the issue at hand. I will also participate in this battle. Heh, I'm gonna help too. Everyone here has something they want to protect in Altago.
What a commendable lot. Even after I just warned you all that your chances of coming back alive are slim. Guys, have you decided not to participate then? I would say, of course, but I can't let that traitor get away with making a fool out of me. But let's make a deal, Ciarius. After this, we're even. Why not? You've got yourself a deal. No debt will mean a thing if this trial cannot be overcome. Time is short. I will tell you where Eldris Tia Luna is located.
What?
You know where they are? Yes, there was something that spoke of a possible location in the records. The records were rather vague, so I'm not absolutely certain, but... What? Whoa!
Another earthquake?
That's not possible. This village is not located in the physical world. I see. So that's what it was about. The location in which the rite of demise will take place. The origin of all life to which all life must return. The Well of Souls has opened. Well of Souls? And where the heck would that be? Dude. What is this?
This is the Well of Souls? Unbelievable.
She can't even see it.
What is the Well of Souls? The Well of Souls is said to govern the cycle of death and rebirth in Altago. In other words, it is a place from which all souls came, and to which all souls must return. the place of our origin and our end.
Tia opened up a place like that?
Then does it mean all the lights that are going into the well are the souls of lives that were lost in the anomalies? Then is the miasma the wind of destruction?
This wind, strictly speaking, is not a miasma. A wind that absorbs life itself is purely the power of the well, the power of death. And the rite of demise is most likely for the purpose of absorbing all life in Altago and creating a new world with it. And Tia's in there? Yeah, that Dragonite's commander too. Adol asks for everyone's help in what will likely be the final confrontation. Our last battle, huh?
I will do my best to protect this world in which we live. Adol, I will do all I can to help.
Okay. Where are we exactly? Okay. We're getting some more medicine first.
What is this?
Wow. What the hell? Don't tell me the Well of Souls is causing this. Looks like the Wind of Destruction's effects are beginning to manifest themselves. Barrier arts are supposed to have placed the village in isolation. But after that earthquake...
Excellent timing. I have something I would like to speak with you about. You received the powers of the 5 dragons in the form of stones, did you not?
I guess. I mean, we got stones from the dragons, so yeah, probably. Why do you ask?
There was something Ciarius learned from one of the records he was studying. Apparently there are special Iskin weapons that are made with dragon stones. Weapons from dragon stones? In what capacity? That unfortunately I don't know. I just know that possessing such weapons should be of great assistance to you in your quest. I've already made the necessary preparations, so please come by for synthesis whenever you'd like.
Ooh. So those are new. Okay, I need soul stones and titano spines for that. Oh, wow. I see what that is. That star means it can work against anything. But I need titano spines. Soul stones, and we need crystallized twigs for that. Soul stones we need for that. 2 more soft hides and we can have that made. We need soft hides, soul stones, and titano spines. Soul stones and crystallized twigs. I still need holy water too. Okay, wait. What about Adol's skills? Okay, there is one more. I wonder if he gets the last one from the Dragonstone weapon. Ah, you brought materials from the Sanctums? Splendid. Let's have a look at them. This seems to be from the Sea Sanctum, where Obalin, the sea dragon, dwells. A very nice find. How about I fill you in on the roles each of the 5 great dragons of Altago play, The 5 dragons are the deific beings that sustain life on all Altago. It is said that the ancestors of the 5 tribes spoke with the dragons long ago. That was apparently when each were given a land in which to dwell. The 5 dragons then went into slumber, becoming one with the land, and watching over us from all sides. Even now, even here, the dragons watch and judge and act from a plane outside our perception. I wonder what the 5 dragons are thinking, now that Altago has completely lost its balance and faces destruction. This is about all I know. There still is not enough information available for us on the dragons. I look forward to your next visit. Okay, so I guess the last one is the Soul Stone. And I'm guessing that one... The Soul Stone, we're probably going to have to get down in, the Well of Souls. You know, you could have helped me gather. Center. I think we've got to go a little bit more to the west. Hey, buzz off. Man, that miasma is like everywhere. Hello. I wonder how long. Well, I know exactly how long it's been there and I didn't know it, but still. Okay, yeah, we gotta go past Kilos. And we need soft hides. We know one place we can get soft hides. We need about 22 of those. We need soul stones. We need a bunch of soul stones. Like 40 of them, I think. Wait. I screwed up. This is the wrong way. Okay, we need to go east. I think southwest was where I was supposed to go, like that southern exit. Oh no. Good. Yeah. That's southwest area. That's where I need to go next. Yeah. Okay, time to heal. All right. Okay, so I guess it's Geis and Dogi that don't have Dragonstone weapons. All the rest of them do because they're descended from elders. Eldris Tia Luna is most likely waiting in the deepest part of the Well of Souls. If you are unable to stop the Rite of Demise there, then all shall end, and tomorrow will never come. At all, everyone, you are Altago's last hope. Please, somehow or another, stop Eldris Tia Luna. I sure hope we can come back after this. I mean, I would think we can. It'd be cruel if this is where we get soul stones and holy water, and we can't even go back and turn them in. Oh, thank you, Lord. Titano bones. No, wait, it's spines that I needed. All right, time to heal. So I need Titano spines, I need soul stones, I need soft hides, and probably a few other things that I'm not thinking of right now. Large bone. Back beam. Okay, we got 2 directions we can go. I guess we'll go to the south first. I feel like hard hide. Not sure what we could do with that, but there's gotta be something. Monster Claw. Thin hide. I wonder if we can open up the synthesis journal and look up these weapons. Striga extracts. I'm gonna leave that there just in case I possibly need it later. And Geist leveled up, Elk leveled up. And there's nothing else there. Okay. Good thing. Oh, wow. We need a lot. We need like 50 soul stones. 50 for that. And 9 more Titano spines. We need 50 crystallized twigs for that. Plus 50 more soul stones. We need 2 more soft hides, plus 30 Titano, 50 soul stone. We need 50 soul stone. We've got everything else we need for that. And we need 50 crystallized twigs and 50 soul stones. So the biggest thing we need, wait, is it soft hides? I think it is. Yeah, we need 2 more soft hides. And then other than that, it's mostly crystallized twigs and soul stones that we need. he carries Titano bones. Doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility that he would have Titano spines as well. That's what we really need. All right, Aisha leveled up. Uh-oh. All right, we got an outseed or outflower seed. Somehow I thought maybe that was what would happen if we came back down here. Yikes. Okay, so this time we need to not fall down that hole. I can actually afford Adol's weapons now. I'm not gonna buy the. Uh-oh. I thought I had that place where that wasn't gonna happen again. Now, well. But I'm gonna try not to buy those extra weapons now. We'll see how much further in we need to go to be able to get the materials we need. I wonder. Okay, Velk. We can fight those and get soft hides. So if we don't find any down here, we can just go back to the Sea Shrine and get some. Okay, so Adol's still at level 51. You doofus. Okay, Monster Bristle. That's what it's got. Go get him, Mishera. Yeah, gone. And Adol has leveled up. Jeez. All right, now that's enough. That's enough. Excuse me a second while I... drink some water while these, while my hit points come back. I'm telling you, that green orb is so useful. I am so glad we got that. I can't remember if I got it during my last playthrough or not. I would almost think I would have had to. Okay, so 1,783. That's Adol's current max hit points. Hang back, Mishera. Got the lowest amount of hit points out of this particular party. Oh, sweet! We need... I'm thinking about 105 more of those. No, 130 more. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling! And it's nice to know we can mine the moonstones. Because we're going to need a lot of those. Wow, get a load of this place. Get a load of this place. What is this? A crest of a moon? Is this an Iskan city?
I have never heard of such a city in any records or legends. And I can feel it is not from merely a few centuries ago. Perhaps it is a city that was engulfed by the wind of destruction in a previous world.
Now that would make sense. I didn't think about that, but it would make a lot of sense. Excuse you? Oh yeah, duh. Dogi. Go for it. You know, I saw this thing flying around and I immediately thought, okay, this is Mishera's department. But the game still has some surprises to throw at us. Titanospine! We'll be needing some of those. Let's try down here. I'm going to teleport back to Altago City as well. I guess I have some unfinished business to take care of on this map. But yeah, I want to go back to Altago City. Oh, they dropped soul stones too. Good to know. I want to take a look at the Colosseum. Just see if there's ever going to be anything for us to fight there. All right, how many moonstones do we have? Okay, wait, soul stones. That's what we need. We need soul stones. We've got next to none of those. Yeah, we've only got one. And we still need more crystallized twigs. Yeah, it's mostly crystallized twigs and soul stones that we need. Okay. Now we see where to look for crystallized twigs. Ow. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling over there in a little bit. There's got to be some way we can get a lot of moonstones, or soul stones rather. Otherwise, why would it have us get so many? Okay. We still just have the one. Yeah. Jeez. So I'm guessing we're not going to be able to mine soul stones after all. Guessing that's something we can only beat out of enemies. The few that drop them, that is. I almost feel like we've gotten one of those already. Okay. Good to know those are all shut off. No, we still don't have enough Titano spines. Fossilized twigs, we're getting there. All right, let's go back to Altago City. Wait! Something just occurred to me. Let's go to Iska Village. Because it just occurred to me that moonstone is what we need to complete our dragon lectures. And who knows what we'll get as a reward for that. My, what have you got there? May I take a look? You showed him a moonstone. This is a moonstone from the Well of Souls. I've read about these in Iskin records, but to hold one... Let's talk about the Dragon Warrior this time, shall we? Every Altaginian tribe has warriors who protect and fight for their people. But there is a special warrior who only appears under very specific circumstances, known as the Dragon Warrior. He is given a special charge and is regarded in all accounts as Altago's hero and savior. But to my surprise, it seems his destiny is to lose the fight, becoming the catalyst for Altago's destruction. If the rite of demise is completed, we will all return to the Well of Souls. Destroying and restarting this world has become necessary. But is it the right thing to do? Is there no other way? This is all I know. The people's faith in the 5 dragons faded as time passed. If their faith had been passed down more diligently from one generation to the next, this crisis could have been averted. This is a token of my gratitude for providing me with such wonderful materials for my research. You are the embodiment of Altago's hope. Please win this fight and give us a chance to atone for our sins. Okay, we still need holy water for that. I'm not going to worry about that one, because Lord only knows where we'll have to go to find those Pickards. We found 4 of them. That sounds pretty cruel of me to say, but I mean, we'll just have to go all over creation to look for the Pickards. And it's just too time-consuming at this point.
I was asked to take care of these poor lost children. They're such little troopers. Shame they have to go through all this. All right, I'm super motivated. I'm going to take good care of these kids and help them through this ordeal.
Just when things were starting to turn around. What's going to happen to us? Executioner Ursa has returned. The Executioner back? We're 100 times braver. Nothing can touch us now. Well, you know.
I thought I'd be seeing you again soon. You always seem to show up whenever there's trouble, and there's certainly plenty of that these days. I like trouble, of course, but only my special breed of it. Don't worry, though. We'll do what we can for everyone. We'll take real good care of them. You have my word. And you, I don't know how you escaped my whip and my pet, but you did. So I like you. You better not let me down.
That quake was a big one. I've never felt anything so big before. And believe me, I felt a lot. It's sure to have caused widespread panic. And panic is the worst thing you can do right now.
The general was pretty badly wounded. Last I heard, he's still unconscious. With the Dragon Knights in shambles, we're the only ones left out of all the royal divisions. If we don't work hard together and stand firm, we'll be torn apart as well.
Well, I guess we'll never actually be able to fight there. I was hoping we could. You know, it just seemed logical that we would get to. Ow. Well, that's Titano bones. So they don't have what we need. Now that looked like that should have been a stone. is it that actually... That is so annoying. You can only ever get soul stones out of these things. Or, yeah, soul stones out of these things. From what we've seen so far. And yet it requires so many. To make those weapons. Like a ridiculous amount. Yeah, see, one's all we've got. And yet we've got to have at least 50 for each weapon. Well, each weapon that requires them. I don't think all the weapons do, but like at least 3 of them do. I need to check out how many Titano spines we have. We still need a few of those too. Okay, we're still at 25. Okay, we need 5 more Titano spines, plus all the soul stones. We still need crystallized twigs for that. More spines for that. We still need 2 soft hides. Oh, those won't be too hard to get, though. Okay, more soul stones. Maybe they do all require... Yeah, they do. Wait. Don't tell me we got a second soul stone. I don't think we did. We did! There better come an area later on where we can actually mine soul stones. Even if it's a crapshoot. You better give me soul stones and Titano spines. Oh, it gave us a soul stone. If I knew it was that easy, I'd have said that a long time ago. All right. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Hello. We got holy water. We got holy water. How much did we have? How much did we... Okay, we got 4 of it. We need 20. Ooh! Dang! Those things drop soul stones like candy out of a piñata. Now if only we could find something that dropped Titano spines like that. Okay, we got a fossilized twig. And And we can't go any further that way. What's going on here? Oh. What do we do with that, though? What is this? There's a white light coming out of the big crystal. The color of the light changed.
The barrier and the crystal next to it are the same color. Perhaps the crystal is the key that opens the barrier.
Okay, I want to go south over there. Wait a minute. There's no crystal there at all. Aha! Wait, what? I see. I had a dog, and its name was Bingo. Hello. Yeah, equip that. Did not give her any extra skills, though. Now, wait. What if... Okay. No. Oh, so once they deactivate the barrier, it's deactivated for good. Now that's good to know. I was thinking once the light stopped shining on it, then the barrier became active again. No, I need to bring it over just a little bit more. That might have it. No?
What?
Wait. Maybe this thing's what needs to shine on it. Let's try that. Miss me. All right, Dogi just leveled up, and Mishera. I don't suppose you carry any Titano spines on you, do you? Yeah, I'm more and more convinced that wait, hold it. Over again. Nope. I'm gonna tell you what. This is one of the more time-consuming puzzles I've ever seen. Good Lord. Really? Oh, jeez. Okay, where is the crystal for... Okay, there it is. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that one deactivated. One more, hopefully. No. Okay. We need to shine on this other blue one. At least one more. One more. Oh my gosh. Wait. I wonder. No. Good gosh, what? Wow. Okay, hold it. What if it shines on this one? Let's see. I'm gonna try to shut down that barrier up there next. Aha! We got that one. And we got a few fossilized twigs. All right, how are we doing on soul stones? We need 250 of those. We're nowhere near what we need. Nowhere near it. Okay, we got monster hide out of it. That is for Geis. Hey, Geis. What you think of this? No new skills. But that's 2 barriers we dissipated. And there's like 3 to go. I'm thinking we've got to, in order to get this one down here, I think we need to get that light shining on one of the red ones. Okay, I see what we got to do. We got to get the light shining on this one over here. Turn over. Come on! Okay. Okay, that one doesn't work at all. Okay, hold it. Okay, that's the one that's got to be broken. Okay, now can we get that beam to, yeah! 3 down, 2 to go. Well, it could be more than that, but it could be more than 2, but we only know about 2 right now, one of which has got to be dissipated. But I want the optional one first. Okay, now I think that's for elk. Wait. All right. Get in here, elk. You're going to learn that skill. And it is assigned to the X button. Okay, we should need to use it 5 more times. Get over here and help. What are you doing? Get over here and help. Stompy. That's funny. I'm guessing that's for Crucia. Wait. She's got one that she needs to master. All right, now he can equip Skylord. All right, Crucia. She needs to use that 10 times. Okay, Meteor Smash. see, 9 more. Man, we're just getting weapons for everybody. All right, Miss Shara. What you think of that? Never mind. Wait. Okay. All right, now we've got to figure out how to get that beam of light shining on that. All right, let's see. Go ahead and get this one out of the way. Okay, that one's done. Ooh, and there's a little crystal there. Okay. Welcome in, Catman. Thank you for redeeming your daily Cho'Wa crest. Okay, wait. The only thing that makes sense... Now, what if... very frustrated right now. This puzzle is a bit on the crazy side. You'll see in a moment what I'm having to do. Let's see, has she learned that yet? No, she hasn't. So this beam of light, I've got to ricochet it so that it shines onto that. Oh, it's anything but. It's anything but. It is annoying. Because it seems like this thing won't turn to directly face what I need it to face. See, look at that. It just turned too far over. That means you can't use that one to reflect the beam. Maybe this one. See, that's too far over. And there, it hits the blue. And the beam's got to be red. So, apparently, that's not where it needs to be directed. All right, that's learned. And Adol has leveled up. All right, now Crucia. She needs to use that 20 times. All right, Dogi, get to it. Round and pound. I swear. Ooh. Only got some holy water. It completely slipped my mind to go back over here and try to gather more holy water. I got so wrapped up in that moonbeam or that light beam puzzle. All right. Wait. Now hold it. That looks like it's got potential. All right, Mishera. Calm Gust. Good. All right, Miss Shara. Try that. Okay, now we need to... We'll heal up. And then we'll go check on where that beam of light is shining. No. Didn't quite have the potential I thought. Wait. That looks like that's shining right on it. I could be wrong. All right, shine over on this thing. No, it's off. That is so annoying. I swear I've tried this one before. Nope. And Dogi leveled up. Nope. This is torture. I mean, you'd think there'd be a way to get that beam aimed directly over here. I wonder. Now that looks like it's aimed right for that. But the crystal's broken. I'm wondering if maybe there was another direction I could go. That I'll all of a sudden need to go in order to repair that one crystal. Because I can't find any other crystal that will aim the right direction. Okay, we got another soul stone. How much holy water do we have? Okay, we've got 11 soul stones, but nowhere near what we need. Okay, we got 8 holy water. We need 12 more to make one of the medicines. No, 2 more to make one of the medicines. 12 more to make them all. Wait. Did we go down here? I kind of feel like we did. Aha! I bet whatever's down here is our ticket. Yes, I hope it is. I am all out of ideas. Okay, that looks like a mandatory path. But yeah, if we're not supposed to fix that one crystal, which it kind of feels like we we should need to, then I'm all out of ideas on how to get that beam of light shining on it. And just as a reminder, if I'm actually looking for help, I'll pick up the phone and dial information. Nope. So that's a dead end too. At least right now. Still need Titano spines, which we can get out of this. Good. We got 2 of them. We need... I'm wanting to say... I think 30 is what we need for Adol's new weapon. Okay, we're 3 away from that. It almost feels like the amount I'm gonna need of the fossilized twigs almost feels like I might have enough. How many of those we got? Oh yeah. I think I need a total of 150 of those. For all the weapons that require them. But but I've got enough of those for one of them. Another soul stone? I didn't know those things drop soul stones. That's good to know, though. I'm tempted to move on. And just see what we discover. Oh boy. Souls of the Fallen, Dragolith. Do they both share? Oh, they do both share the same stun meter. Now that's interesting. Okay, that one's not long for this plane. Come on, Adol, hang in there. That's one down. Gotcha! Didn't even have to use any healing items. Everyone leveled up, so everyone's got full hit points again. Elk leveled up. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. So those drop Titano bones. Oh, wait, it's spines that I need. Not bones, spines. Oh, nice. Boy, did I need that. Monster horns. Let's see. What's over? Okay, so there's 2 exits. Nice! Wait. Is that bones or spines? What I need are spines. Yeah, I had a feeling they were bones. So I'm not able to get past there. For some unknown reason. You know, I have a feeling I'm never going to be able to solve that that puzzle with the beam of light unless I'm actually in that room. Still, though, like, I'm starting to think there might not... there might not be any way to fix that one crystal. I mean, it feels like you should have to do that. What in the world? This is gonna bug me. This is gonna bug me all freaking night. Okay, we got a Titano Spine. Very good. All right, hold on. How many do we need spines for? Okay, 2. Okay, so we need the Titano Spines for 2 of them. We need the Soul Stones for all of them. We need Soft Hides for that one. All right. So we need 32 more Titano Spines. Over 200 more Soul Stones and 2 Soft Hides. And then we'll be able to make all of the ultimate weapons. I think we've got all the fossilized twigs we need. See, it feels like I should have to press on in order to get something to fix that crystal. Because look where it's aimed. I want to keep venturing on. I don't know. This is just so confusing. Okay, so we continue on. And then it's all a matter of figuring out where I went before and where I didn't. least we're getting some nice leveling up done. Let's try this direction. See, at least we can break our way through that. We don't have to go hunting for the item that will help us get through the spikes because we've already got it. All right. Ha! Way to go, Dogi! Can't go that direction. But we can go this way. Ha ha! And we can get through that too, although I wouldn't recommend doing what I just did. Any second, Adol's gonna level up. And then he'll get back all those hit points. Ha! The heck with going through there again. I'm not sure what that heavy belt does. Let's find out. Wearer moves slowly but is unaffected by strong winds. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Runaway Mike? Good to see you. This game is humbling me, shall we say. Oh, no, you don't. I'm gonna check to see how much holy water we've got. I know we don't have enough for any of those medicines, but we gotta be close. Oh, yes, we do. We can make one of them. What about this direction? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, if I was to go the other direction, I would end up topside, and I don't need to be there at this point. Okay, well, I appreciate you stopping in. Thanks so much for being here. You know, whatever amount of time you're able to spend. This game, it's gonna bother me when I'm not able to, lower that other force field. I feel like I should actually be able to do it. But then there's another part of me that says, it seems like there's an item that I'm missing that without it, I'm not going to be able to break that barrier. Yikes. All right. Oh, we're getting soul stones. Now that's a difference maker. We may actually have enough now. No, we don't. 10 more. And then one of the weapons can be made. And I think we're gonna make Adol's, since his weapon will enable him to fight anything he wants. Right now, we have to swap out weapons depending on what kind of enemy we're facing. Sweet! That fulfills the Titano Spine requirement for one of the weapons. And we might now have enough of those for, no, we still need 3 more. Aha! Time to use that ding-a-ling-a-ling. I wonder. All right, what does that do? I was hoping we can make it here, too. This gave us a shortcut back to somewhere I wanted to be. Okay, let's see. Aha! Well, we know what to do with that. But see, there's no other key items. Okay, so the East series centers around Adol Kristen and his journeys to various lands. In this particular installment, he's wound up in a nation called Altago on the continent of Afroka. It's it's pretty much pronounced similar to Africa, but it's spelled differently. So the pronunciation or the spelling that you see in my stream description, it's not a misprint. I meant to type it that way. It's a lot of the countries and continents are based on real places. They're just spelled differently. Yep, that was intentional as well. I am a very big Toto fan, not just to that song, but I love the band in general. Stop Loving You is one of my favorite songs of theirs that doesn't really get talked about much. Okay, so now we, wait a minute. I've got an idea. It's kind of a wild idea, but who knows? It might just be crazy enough to work. We'll see. Both great songs. Both great songs. So what I need to do with that beam of light, I need to make it shine on this thing right there. But pretty much everything I've tried to get it to shine on won't aim in the right direction, no matter how many times I hit them. There's one that looks like it aims right directly at it, but unfortunately, you can't ever get light to bounce off of it. Okay. So what I was kind of hoping I could do. Wait a minute. I think I see what I got to do. If I want to try what I'm going to try. You'll see in a moment what I'm trying to do. Okay, good. That's aimed in the right direction. Oh, gosh. That's a tough one. Because I'm going to be honest. Most of the Totos... Did I see it? I freaking did it! It's about freaking time! It's about time we got that barrier lowered. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, let's see if the spoils end up being worth all that trouble it took to get to him. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad that's out of the way. I think that's for Dogi. Excellent. What about skills? Oh, right. He's already mastered all of his. That means there's one character that still hasn't gotten their upgraded weapon. I'm trying to think which one it is. We got one. Oh, it must be Adol. Because we got one for Dogi. We got one for Mishera. We got one for Geist. We got one for Elk. We got one for Crucia. And we got one for Aisha. Adol's the only one who hasn't gotten a weapon yet. Even if the weapon we can get for him right here is not the most powerful one he can get. We're going to get that made here in a moment. And then I'm probably going to call it for the night. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Taito Day. Okay, now back to that question you just asked. I'm gonna be honest. There's not most of the Toto songs that I know are on their greatest hits, and I can't think of a really good song that fits a boss battle. I knew it! I knew it! All right, Adol, equip that. Nope.
We must fight.
All right. Back to Iska. We still got to get some soft hides and we need like 2 soft hides. We still got to get a bunch of Titano spines and soul stones. And then we still need some holy water. Oops, went in the wrong building. There, that's where I need to be.
Welcome to the Synthesis Workshop of Iska.
All right, take a crack at this. Now that star, that means that his that he can damage any enemy type with that. He doesn't have to we don't have to switch between characters when Adol's got that. He can successfully damage anything. Okay, we'll get this dexterity compound made. That'll just leave the agility. You gotta be on your toes. Like you need to be able to dodge out of the way quickly while charging attacks in order to keep your SP charged. So that's the most difficult part of the boss fights in this, I think. All right, let's go back to mid. Now, see, here's another thing too. So they're using these dragon stones to make these weapons. Good lord, look at the damage Adol's doing now. But here's my question: with Crucia needing the flame stone to survive because she's got Iskin fever, won't that kill her once they use it to make her weapon? I mean, obviously it won't, but that would be what I would be worried about if I were in Adol's position. This is amazing. Getting to use just one character and tear all these enemies apart. Yeah, see, now I've got to get back to gathering soul stones. I need a total of 200 more to make the rest of the ultimate weapons. And then I still need a bunch of Titano spines. I'm tempted to go ahead and go back to the Sea Shrine though, and get those soft hides out of the way. I would like to do that. All right, Runaway Mike, have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hope to see you back really soon. All right, let's go back to the Sea Shrine. Two soft hides. That's all we need out of here. Oh, no, you don't. I forgot about that, but now I remember. Whoa! Ha! I don't know why I'm bothering to get any water out of that, because what it has to offer, I don't need it. It's not at this point, I don't. Okay, now those are a source of soft hides. There's one. Just need one more. There, we got it. But why not get one more just for good measure? Now, from now on, all I need are fossilized twigs, Titano spines, And soul stones. Okay, so that we've got. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, she's got everything she needs for that. Crystallized twigs we're squared away on. Okay, we need Titano spines for that. We need a total of 30 of those. Okay, we need soul stones for those. We're good on everything else. Wait, what do we need soft hide for? Okay, we're completely good on crystallized twigs. We need 200 soul stones. Let me see what else. We need 22, yeah, 30 Titano spines. Well, what the heck did we need the soft, oh, we needed it for that. We needed them for that. We're good on that. So we need a total of 30 Titano spines and 200 soul stones. And then we'll be able to make everybody's ultimate weapons. Then it'll be all about synthing their best armor. We don't need those. We need soul stones. And we need Titano spines. All right, cool. There's a spine. And then how much holy water do we have? We need a total of 10 of that. I think we got 3 right now. Oh, excuse me, we got 6. So we need 4 more. I can't believe it was that simple. All I had to do was shoot the beam of light over to that. And then boom. The last force field is now shut down. Look out. So I need 3 more doses of holy water. And then I need 192 more soul stones. Good gosh. That's going to take forever. And 21 more Titano spines. I'm going to be so glad when I get all this stuff made. But then who knows what it's going to take to get their best armor. Because the best armor is not the stuff you can buy. The best armor is, well, the best weapons and armor are synthesized. I'm looking forward to seeing what the achievements are like for this game on Steam. Because I've got this game on Steam. I haven't played it on Steam yet, but I've got it. And I do want to try to 100% the achievements. And I have an idea what some of them at least are going to be. That's it. I believe we've got 11 holy water. Back to Iska Village. This is going to fulfill one of our quests. Oops. Keep going. Okay. So we'll need some soul stones for those. We'll need soul stones for those. Like a total of 30. No, 35 for all their shields. We'll need 9 soul stones for all of those. 10 stones for the 2 of those. 20 for the 2 of those. And we'll need Titano spines, like 40 Titano spines. It's on top of everything else. Okay, and now let's make the agility compound.
Oh my, this is superb. With this, we can finally synthesize spirit elixirs for the first time in centuries. Amazing. With your help, I'll be able to retrieve many of our lost synthesis methods. I would like to offer you my thanks. Please take this with my regards.
So spirit elixirs, eh? I've got to know about that.
This may be somewhat unbecoming of me, given the crisis Altago is facing. But at long last, synthesis research can finally continue unabated. Thank you so much. I understand the gravity of the situation that Altago faces, and I will do my part by making elixirs for you. I know the battle ahead will be tough, so please feel free to come by anytime you need to.
Me.
Okay, so Dragon energy drops. What about the spirit elixir? Is it something we could buy first of all? No, it's not. Obviously, it's going to have to be synthesized. Synth just kind of feels like I went the lazy way of saying that. Okay, we need holy water for that. My gosh. It's going to be so worth it. All right. After this, we're mainly going to be concentrating on getting Titano spines and soul stones, so we can synthesize those ultimate weapons. But we do also want to get those. We do also want to get holy water. And then we'll want to get whatever's needed for the armor. So, according to my calculations, we will need a total of 39 soul stones after we make all the weapons in order to get all the highest armor. And then I think it's like 40 Titano spines we'll need on top of that. We should be plenty strong by the time we get all those made. Do we have enough holy water? I think we do. I think we do. Yes, we do. I want to be able to carry all the the alpha elixirs that we can carry. I can't get a Titano spine out of this thing. Wouldn't it be something if over the course of getting all the soul stones that we need, we also end up with all the Titano spines that we need, like for not only the weapons, but also for the armor. I'm not counting on that, but wouldn't it be something if it happened? It's possible. All right. Now maybe we'll find out how many of this elixir we can carry. We can't carry more than 3 of the one right below it. So I'm imagining we'll be able to probably carry 3, maybe even only 1 or 2. But we'll find out. Okay. We've got 11 soul stones. We need 189 more. We need about, I'd say about 90 more Titano spines. 20 apiece for the 2 of those. And then wow. Yes, we can. We might even be able to carry 3 more. That would be so useful. I feel like I would have no excuse to lose to Eldris Tia Luna once I have that many. Okay. Soul stones. I'm starting to think we didn't get any there. Nice. No, I don't think we got any soul stones there. Dang! 15 holy water. That's what we will need in order to get a full supply of those Alp elixirs. You know, now that I think about it, I forgot that we can actually mine rather a crap ton of the soul stones a little further in. I guess we'll go further and just see how we do. And I'm so glad we got that that moon pendant. That's gonna come in so handy in those windy areas. I think in here is where we can find one of those areas. Where we can mine soul stones. Either that or it's a little further on. Thank goodness we were already gathering quite a few of those Alp flowers. Okay, what about Titanospines? Yeah, we still need quite a few of those. We'll need to look for something that that readily drops Titanospines. Oh, that's right. Jeez! Forgot those spikes dealt such massive damage. Thank goodness we've got that green orb that'll let us stand around and heal up. All right, let's get through here. Oh, right. Okay. I needed to go through that southern path. Like that path, yeah, down there. I mean, I could have tried going through there without the boots, but that... Hello! That was really cool, the effect it had as it was regrowing. Looked pretty cool. I wonder. Nah. I was gonna equip the heavy belts, but then I realized everything I've got equipped, they need whatever they've got equipped. Okay, good. At least I can't fall. Visible walls coming in handy there. Sweet. We got a soul stone out of that. Okay, now that I should be able to get soul stones from. Give me the soul stones. Give me the frickin' soul stones. And somewhere I need to find a place where I can gather holy water and some creatures I can get Titanospines out of. But I think this is a good stopping point. I'm going to go ahead and heal up, and then we'll save, and we'll call it for the evening. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow is Taito Thursday, and I forget the exact title of the game, but we'll be playing one of the sequels to Arkanoid. I don't think it's Do It Again. I don't think it's Return of Arkanoid. Well, It's probably one of those two, but I can't remember which it is. But we are closing in on the end of the paddle knob and trackball SD card. After that, we'll be going on to Arcade Memories Volume 1. And I'm psyched for that, you guys. There are some really cool games on that one. But in the meantime, let's look for someone to raid before we go. Who is on? Oh, it's annoying me. Let's see. I think we're gonna drop in on Angela. I haven't rated her in quite a while. She's playing Bug Fables, and she's actually an advocate for mental health, I believe, and I love that. You know, I really wish I had rated her quite a while back, but you guys are in for a treat tonight. But once again, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow for Taito Thursday. But for now, Thunderfist 1978, signing off.